What's going on, everybody? This is Ray Hayes with Supplierity News, coming to you again with another mini podcast. Before we get started with the podcast, I did want to throw out our social media platforms, and also put some. Well, shout out Jamie White. Yeah, Jamie White, the founder of Supplierity and Supplierity News. He's doing some amazing things, and there's some changes coming in the near future. So definitely want to give a shout out to Jamie. Thank you for the opportunity to go about writing about subjects that matter but are not being talked about as much. So just once again, just shout out to Jamie. Thank you. But that being said, please check out our website, www.suppliertynews.com. We have a variety of articles on our site. We talk about diversity in tech, just diversity in general, and small business news, politics. And we talk about some entertainment as well. So please check us out. Once again, it's www.suppliertynews.com. You can also follow us on Twitter at GDN Network. Also, you can check us out on Facebook at Supplierity News. Just like the page. And we're also on Google Plus. Going by Supplierity News as well on Google Plus. So please check us out. Give us some feedback. Let us know how you're feeling about different articles that we write. And hey, just comments. Today I wanted to talk about not so much as the business side or small business or diversity. Today I want to go on the topic of just veterans. But I wanted to talk about the Marvel's original, which is on Netflix, The Punisher. If you all haven't seen the series, I'm not going to spoil anything for you. But I did want to just talk about how the Punisher's character brings to light a different side of how we see veterans. And just the characters in the show brought about the idea of humanizing veterans and showing the fact, okay, being out of wherever they're serving at and back into civilian world, it can be difficult. And difficult where that, granted, we all know about postpartum stress disorder. However, it's more to it than that. You have one character in the show, he built a hole in his father's backyard. And he said the fact that he felt more comfortable there than he did actually in his own bed in the house. That just shocked me because, for instance, myself, there's no way I would rather sleep outside in the cold or in dirt with ants and beetles and all kind of bugs flying around me, crawling on me, if I had a house. I'm going to sleep in the house. Most people will. But this young man, he had no place in society. And the only place he felt comfortable at or felt like himself was when he was in Afghanistan. And usually, I mean, I'm not around that many veterans all the time, so I don't get that glimpse of it or see that. But it just shocked me because you hear about so many stories about soldiers wanting to come home and being back with their families and their girlfriends and just friends in general. So when he said that he'd rather be back there, it kind of was like, man, he had so much when he was serving, but he has nothing now. And the fact of it is, veterans are not respected enough when they come back home. Some of them are coming back home to no jobs, disabilities, and an array of things. And we overlook them. We overlook their commitment that they made to the nation, and it's kind of like, okay, go find something else. So, I mean, the Punisher series is breathtaking. Now, I mean, there are some unrealistic things in the Punisher in regards to different storylines, but the fact of it, when they touched on the veteran side, when they had the veterans in the room and they're all talking together and they're voicing their opinions and how they felt, it's mind-blowing. I mean, personally, to me, it is. Me and Jamie, probably on Sunday, our podcast probably be released later on in the week. But we're going to talk about this as well. And I'm going to get his opinions on it as well, about what he felt about the series and how it changed your idea or brought you a different light of what veterans are facing. So with that being said, I want to thank you all for tuning in to the podcast. I hope you all have a good remainder of the week. And if you get some time, check out The Punisher. Like I said, it's on Netflix. Marvel's The Punisher. Frank Castle, he is the main character and he is the Punisher. So we was 13 episodes. It's not that long, so you can binge watch it on the weekend or so. But it's very good. It's very good. I mean, it's a lot of killing. So it's graphic. So if you're not into it, all of that, then it may not be for you. However, the storyline and everything about the show is great. Frank Castle, he's basically a vigilante who aims to fight the criminal underground by any means necessary. No matter how lethal the result is, Frank, aka the Punisher, will take you down. And he will take down an organization by himself. So, and also, real quick, the soldier I was talking about who's going through the problems in the show, his name is Daniel Weber. So, you may be able to check out some of his storyline on Google or on the internet somewhere. But his name is Daniel Weber. And he plays Lewis Wilson. So with that being said, thank you all for listening. Hope you all have a good week, and I'm out.